What's up, what's up, what's up? Good morning, Ryan. Okay, it's not morning, but I woke up just now. Okay? I was told by Chris, you downloaded this game. I'm gonna show you what I use and what I think is good. Okay, starting off, we have Calamity in Mod Inferno mode. This one is pretty good. It's a hard mode to Calamity. I suggest you play Calamity first one before downloading this one. It's an overall difficulty buff. It adds more phases to bosses, so it's not just like more damage is being dealt to you. Like, it changes the attacks, which I think is really cool. Right here, Fargo's mutant mod is really good. It adds some NPCs as well as some boss fights that are really fun. I overall think it's a really good addition to have. Luminance installs with one of these mods, I forget which one. Same with this one. Better boss health bar is not really, I wouldn't suggest it. Subworld Library installs with Calamity Inferno mode. Recipe Browser. This one is really, really good. I can't suggest it enough. It's just good. It's a good mod. It helps me so much with like finding stuff when I forget the recipes to craft it, or if I get a material from a boss and I have no idea, and our guide's dead or something. You can just press a button that you bind in your settings, and it pulls up a little thing. I'll do a demonstration later. Boss checklist is really, really good because it shows you what boss you need to fight, and it tells you how you're supposed to do it, how you're supposed to spawn it. And it makes it so that way you can, it just gives you like a, okay, I do this now, and then I do this. Teleport to pylons from anywhere is a pretty cool mod because I can't be pissed to run everywhere. So like anywhere you can just hold open M, your map, and then you can just click on the pylons and TP there. Alchemist NPC is literally just an alchemist. NPC. I think once you beat the first boss, she moves in, and it makes it so you can buy potions off of her instead of having to like go fishing to get a potion, which I just don't want to be fishing. Calamity mod, I think that's pretty obvious why I suggest it. Calamity mod music, I also really highly suggest. Dokuro made it. Amazing job, like absolutely amazing job. If you play Calamity mod, I extremely suggest it. The only thing I'd change maybe would be make sure you have ignore Plantera off, because the original Plantera is just like too good. No, I wouldn't suggest these two. Inferno mode, on your second playthrough, if you do Inferno, I'd probably turn it on. Fargo Soul mod, I like this one because it adds a lot of like crafting recipes that you can do. It adds a lot of progression if you like doing a little bit of grinding to have big payoff. Like the soul of everything, I think it's called, is the final one, and it's really satisfying once you actually get it. Or Excavator. This makes like the early game and it makes it more tolerable because when you hold down a certain button and you mine an ore, it mines the whole ore instead of you having to mine every single individual one. Louis AFK Reborn is really good, and there's one thing I wouldn't suggest from it. Louis AFK brings an automatic arena maker, so you can use an item and it will craft an arena for you. Or you can get unlimited chlorophyte bullets after you collect, I think it's like 2,000 or 3,000 chlorophyte bullets. You can make an endless chlorophyte pouch, so that way you don't have to keep on crafting them. And it has stuff like that, or an automatic elevator, for example. Louis AFK also brings stuff like unlimited potions, so that way if you collect 30 potions, instead of having to keep on collecting the potions, you can just place it in your piggy bank, and then you can use it whenever the potion. You don't need to go collect more. Lights and Shadows is just like a client-side thing. I don't really suggest it. Kid maybe download it. Inferno Master Mode and for the Worthy patch, it just makes it so you can make the game even harder. If you're looking for a real challenge, I would suggest it. Affy's death counter, I just find it fun to have on because you can see how much you've died. Wing slot extra, I would suggest it. I feel like it's a pretty good, well addition to the game. Fargo's soul mod extras, I don't really know what this is, to be honest. Missing pets for soul voids. I don't know. This one's like a coin toss. Absolute Aquarian Utilities. It installs alongside another very, very important mod, which I'll get to now, which is Magic Storage. Oh my gosh, Magic Storage is absolute lifesaver. It's so good. You can, I'll show you how it works, but I could not suggest this one enough. Calamity Extra mod music, DM Dokuro. Again, absolutely goated. He redid a lot of the music for base game. Like, Wall of Flesh has its own theme song, same with Eye of Cthulhu and Eater of Worlds, and all of them, they all have their own music. And now here's how you download them. You go here, you go to download mods. Here are all the popular ones. I think this is just like the equivalent of the front page, but you type Calamity, or you type in just whatever, and then you, I think it doesn't show because I already have it downloaded, but you'd scroll down until you see the right name that you want to download. Makes sense, pretty much, yeah. So now I will show you what... Oh shit, what's the password? 1 second here. I think Kieran sent it. Asher is a horde loser, it says. Those mods are really good. I highly suggest them. Now I'm booting up to my world to show you how some of them work. How you doing, Ryan? Hope you're enjoying the video so far while this is loading. Okay, here we go. So we have our world right now where we're pretty far. I'm not gonna lie, we're pretty far. And for example, with Fargo's mutant mod, you have this guy right here who you can, if you ever have an event like rain, I hate rain, you click the cancel event. And boom. Alrighty. So here is Magic Storage. What Magic Storage is you use this little green thing. Use this little green thing to open it. Oh, holy. I know, mind breaking. And this is all the stuff that we have. Everything that we get, we put in here. And this little blue thing is you can use everything that's in the green thing to craft. These little things that I'm highlighting right here, the crafting stations, that's what we can use because you can put in whatever you want. I'm just too lazy to build everything. So let's say we want to make, some bars right now. You can make titanium bars, cryonic bar, this, because we have the ingredients. They're like that. There you go. Okay, and they're connected using these, which are storage units. Storage connectors, I think they're called. And you go up all the way here, and these are the storage units. I already bound my recipe browser. This is what the recipe browser looks like. So we need to look at storage. So here's all the storage stuff. You start out with storage unit, which is made from storage component, any chest, and silver bar. Right? And that's how you make storage unit. So it's like, okay, yeah, that's pretty simple. And with anything, by the way, with the recipe browser, let's say this pixie dust is a material. It shows you everything that the pixie dust can be used for. So back to this topic, we go to storage, and you have your storage unit, you have your storage heart, storage crafting interface, and you have your connector. For further information, you can talk to the automaton, who spawns in the game as soon as you boot it up. Like boot up the world. See help, you can show you, this is what you need, this is what you need to make it. And he'll go through the whole process with you. Next mod I think would be Louis AFK. Let's see here. I think this guy's Louis AFK. Yeah, no, he sells like... He just sells like important stuff like Wormhole Potion, or combinations, or Terra Spark Runes once you make them, so you don't have to keep on making them for whatever reason if you lose it. If you want an NPC with you at a certain time, you can buy said NPC. Let's see, does he have another shop? You can buy gem coins from him. I don't really use this guy, I'm gonna be honest. Where is the Alchemist? After a certain point, these... Oh. Okay, well, after a certain point, you can buy these potions from him, which would be like the Omega Potion, which costs a lot. Instead of having to grind for them in like the dumb ways that you typically have to grind for them. Let's find here, I think this guy sells combinations, which are mixtures of potions. You see here, you see Endurance, Life Force, Iron Skin, Regeneration, Rage, Wrath Potion. If you buy 30 of them and put them in your piggy bank, you get an unlimited version of it. Now we head over here. If you can find this guy. Oh, this guy just sells music stuff. Or this guy, he's from Fargo's Mutant Mod. And he'll sell you a world token that changes the difficulty if you ever want to change it. Slimy Decrease summons King Slime, so you can refight them as much as you want. This guy, I think, is from Louis AFK. He, after certain points, like you see, after defeating Eater of Worlds or Burning Cthulhu, you can buy the high test fishing line. Or you could buy the Lava Charm after beating Skeletron, instead of having to go and grind for it. Or you can buy the Aglet after doing a new one or whatever. This is the one girl that I would suggest that you don't talk to. This one just sucks the fun out of the game. Because you can buy boss jobs from her, and that is like so lame because you can just refight the bosses. You can buy treasure bags from them. Let's see, did I miss anything? I mean, everything else you can pretty much just find out on your own, I guess. We don't want to ruin the fun completely. Because this, things like Calamity, I'm fairly sure that you know that it adds different biomes, like the Astral Infection, and a shit ton new items. I hope you have fun with this mod. I believe that's everything. Let me go down the list. Oh, controls. So here are your gameplay controls. Everyone knows that. Map controls, hotbar controls, normal stuff. But then you have your Calamity mod controls, Fargo's Soul mod controls, Louis AFK controls. So I have my Recall Home bound to number pad 2. Buffs is really important. I think this toggles... Yeah, this toggles buffs with like Louis AFK, I believe. Right? Yeah, so it brings up like you can do Ultimate Peaceful or Gravity Control after unlocking them. I can't be pissed right now to unlock them, so I didn't. We go to controls, we scroll down, Ore Excavator, I have it set to tilde. Plugable Recipe Browser, I have it set to multiply, so whenever I click multiply, it just brings it up. Tilde is, I'll hold this tilde while I'm mining, so I can mine the ores. Ammo Cycle, I don't really use any of these right now. And I don't really... Dash key, you can set like a specific dash key. I don't really do it because I like double clicking for some reason because I'm crazy. Discord buffed. Rage mode. Rage mode is very important. I set it to B, which is my buff bind, same with Adrenaline. And what those are is when you're playing on Revengeance, which is what I would suggest for your first Calamity playthrough probably. Whenever you're in a fight, or like there's an enemy nearby, like this, it'll charge up a little bit. And when it's filled, I'll fight a boss to show it off. Let's start with Profaned Core, and I'll turn this down so you can. Actually, no. I guess you don't need it to be turned down. So as we're fighting it, and I'm not taking damage, you see this is charging up. which is very important because it is once it charges here, I can show you. So right here we have Rage and Adrenaline. Once they're charged, as you can see how they charged, they get charged, sorry. Adrenaline, I think, increases your damage by 3 times, which is it's kind of like the risk and reward, because you take damage, you don't get it. Rage, I think, is 1.4 times your damage for however long, because you can increase the duration of Rage and this Adrenaline with different means. And yeah, I just press B for both of them. We go to controls here. What else do I have bound? I have potion toggle. We go home buffs. Where is teleport? To be geeky. Normality relocator. This one you get a little bit later. It's called the renormality locator. And where is it? Am I geeking? I think I'm geeking. I could be geeking. Right here, this one. It's made with the Rod of Discord, and it's pretty much just like a hotkey to use Rod of Discord. You see? So while you're fighting, instead of having to hot swap to it and do that, you just be flying, you be flying, you flying, flying. Right there. Just like that. Fairly important crafting recipe to know would be the Grave Buster. So what I would do for that would be Grave Buster is made with 5 dynamite, any fallen star, any tombstone. You craft it, and you get your Grave Buster. What does the Grave Buster do, you might ask? And I say thank you for the nice question, Ryan. See, these graves that are here, after dying to a boss many, many times, what you do is you just do this. Boom, and it removes all the graves. I'm just using my loot magnet, picking everything up. I think that covers pretty much all the bases of what I just talked about, pretty much. Another thing with the recipe browser, if you ever want to look for a specific mod, you just click this. Filter by mod. Mod music, it adds that. With the Calamity mod, it adds all this. Alchemist NPC adds this. Fargo's Soul mod adds different crafting recipes for stuff. Yeah, different crown. Oh! Oh, Fargo's adds the endless pouches of stuff. So like endless crystal around pouch, or endless tungsten, you need tungsten bullet in crystal ball. See, this is Fargo's Soul mod, which adds, like I said, huge crafting recipes for stuff. Magic storage, like you've seen, it adds that. It adds a crafting recipe for Demon Altar, so you don't have to keep on going back and back to get it. Unlimited wooden arrows from Louis AFK. It adds improved value, so your summons will actually target it. This adds Battler Power, which is just like infinite versions of the potions that are toggleable. The improved Crystal Ball, which is just the infinite versions of the already pre-existing ones. Unlimited torches. I think you need 400 for those. Yeah, and then it goes back to all. Like I said, there's stuff like that where you can filter results. You know, all, you can sort by tools, you can sort by all weapons, and that's how that works. I believe that covers all my bases, and thank you, Mr. Ryan, for listening to this. If you did, I will get this to you ASAP, no Rocky.